Spintires! Spin, spin, spin. Is it worth a buy, guys? Let's have a read. Take responsibility of operating large, all-terrain Soviet vehicles and venture across the rugged landscapes with only a map and compass to guide you. Explore the levels and unlock portions of the map whilst discovering new trucks, fueling stations, garages and lumber mills. So it's a simulator, guys. It's an off-road simulator. Wow. Well, I like me simulators. I've played loads of simulators in my time, and I love driving ones. So you can imagine my horror when I go to the controller options of this game and I don't find a fucking steering wheel option. That's right, guys. No. I don't find a steering wheel option. Tell you what I do find. An Xbox 360 controller option. I mean, does this look like I'm on a fucking Xbox? Does it? Does it? I'm on a PC. And do you know something? Do you know what PCs have used for years for driving simulators? I'll tell you what. It's called a steering fucking wheel. That's right. And pedals. Steering wheel and pedals. They've been around since the dawn of the PC. Steering wheel and pedals. Perfect for a simulator. Because you know what simulators are? You know what simulators are? Simulation is the imitation of the operation of a real-world process or system over time. Simulation of a real-world process. You show me one fucking truck that is controlled by an Xbox 360 controller and I will show my arse in Harrods window on a Saturday afternoon. Thank you. There isn't one. There isn't one. There isn't one. And guess what? There isn't, guys, in this simulator. There isn't a cockpit view. No. You can't sit in the cockpit of this simulator. No, it's third person. It's third person with an Xbox controller. Shall we just switch off now? Shall we just put the full stop there and just say next? However, there is good news. There is. I just needed to get that off my chest, you know. There is good news. Apparently, cockpit view and wheel support is coming in a future patch. And for that, I raise my mug of tea to the developers and slurp. Yorkshire tea, you can't beat it. So, alright, let's put that to bed then. So there is a cockpit view coming and there is steering wheel control coming. Okay. Alright then, let's play it. Let's see what it is. Well, what is it? You can control several different vehicles. Not all at the same time, but you know what I'm saying, like homes. You have to transport logs from one place to another. You have to find garages to refuel. You have to get from point A to point B. And you can't see the map, so you can't plot your route. You have to uncover the map by hitting checkpoints. But they aren't timed checkpoints. You can take as long as you want, which is just as well, because I once got stuck in the fucking mud for 24 hours because I didn't realise you could lock your fucking diff. Which brings me on to the controls of the vehicle. You have diff lock. You can put it to all wheels or just some wheels. That again was something that I failed to notice, and I was just locking the diff on a couple of the wheels instead of all of them. I'm terrible. I did eventually get to grips with it, but I certainly know why the game's called Spintires, because you spend most of the game watching your tyres go spin. So yeah, but however, saying that, it is a fun, good game. It really is. The mud is really well done. It's really, the graphics, I love the graphics. I love the way that the whole thing handles. The suspension on the vehicles is so authentic. I mean, I actually have driven in off-road. I've done a lot of off-road stuff in motocrossing, and I've also driven an off-roader. So I kind of get a bit of an idea of how things like this feel. And yeah, it does handle particularly realistic, which is really, really good fun. I had great fun in this. I really did. I was pissed off that I was using a keyboard and mouse, which is not the best, and the camera angles are awful. It's just front or back, and then apparently you can swivel the camera with a mouse. I had real difficulty doing that, and apparently I have read that you can't control the winch using an Xbox controller. I don't know if that's been fixed yet, but there is control issues with this, guys. That's the bottom line here, and there is camera issues, as I've already mentioned. But that apart, there is a multiplayer mode in this where you can come into the game with your friends. It didn't go too well for me. I ended up getting winched out by foreigners pretty much immediately because I hadn't locked the diff on all wheels. But I had a great laugh in this game. It is fun. It really, really is fun. However, it's £20, guys, and I think that's just a little bit too much. They are adding wheel support to it. I do know that for a fact. It's coming in the next update, so I'm going to give the developers the benefit of the doubt with the wheel support, but I still think even if it had the wheel support, £20 is a big ask for a game with so little content. So don't get us wrong, it's a great game, it's a fun game, but I just don't think it's worth £20. But what I will say is, if you see this in the sales, it is definitely worth picking up. I'm still going to give it the thumbs up, even though, like I say, it's not worth £20, but there's that many sales on. It will be included in some sales at some point, so if you do see it in the sales, definitely worth picking up.